English 9B. Welcome to week 6. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving break and you got some much needed rest. I also hope that maybe you got some work done. I do have everything graded that's been turned in by you guys, so everything in Infinite Campus is up to date. If you see something on your to-do list, then it is currently missing. It has not been turned in. If you think there's a mistake, come by and see me so we can get it sorted out. Otherwise, use that to-do list to help you get going on whatever you're missing because it's really important. This is week 6, so at the end of week 7, you are going to have your next lock deadline. So everything from weeks 4, 5, and 6, that's all Romeo and Juliet assignments, are going to be locking at the end of next week, week 7, and that's going to mean that you can't turn any of those Romeo and Juliet assignments in anymore. So make sure you get those finished up. This week, you actually don't have too much. You've got your Romeo and Juliet Act 5. So you're going to read through Act 5, the final act, where all the tragedy occurs. And you will, again, choose 2 of the prompts. A lot of you are going in and answering all of the prompts, and that is not the directions. So make sure you're only choosing 2 of the prompts to respond to. But the other thing you guys aren't necessarily following through on is that your response needs to be 5 to 12 sentences, and you need to include evidence from the play in the form of quotes from the play. So make sure that you're adhering to all those requirements in order to receive your maximum credit. So Act 5 is going to be due on Tuesday. Many of you have credit for Acts 1, 2, and 3 because you've been coming to the classes, but in week 5, we did not do Act 4. So some of you have not completed Act 4. So if you're behind, make sure you get Act 4 done and Act 5 done. So Act 5 is due Tuesday. Wednesday, you have an assignment called a media study where you're going to read a critical review. If you are planning on coming to class this Thursday, you do not need to do that online assignment. We will complete that online assignment in class, and we will talk about the extra credit opportunity for writing your own critical review. It's basically like a newspaper article, movie review, and that's what we're going to be reading in class on Thursday, going over what they're pointing out as the good or poor elements of the movie. And then I'm going to give you an opportunity to watch something that you can either write your own critical review on, or I'll give you a list of options that you can do. So that means you're going to end up having 2 opportunities for Romeo and Juliet extra credit, the song and this critical review, each of them worth up to 50 points. So you can earn up to 100 points extra credit, which is a lot, especially when we're still talking like being in the middle of the quarter and not so many points are in there right now. So if you feel like maybe you missed out on some things from weeks 1 through 3 that got locked, this will be a really good chance for you to make up some of those points. So I put a new section in Canvas underneath week 6 that says Romeo and Juliet extra credit, and that's just going to list the assignments. So you've either got the song or you've got the critical review, which we'll talk about in class on Thursday. So again, everything Romeo and Juliet is going to be due by next Friday of week 7, December 7th. If you don't get it in by then, including the extra credit, then it is going to be locked. So make sure you get that in. If you have questions, come by and see me. If you need help with Romeo and Juliet, come by and see me, and I'm happy to work through that with you guys. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you around. Bye.